Hey everyone, Mr. Foreman is back once again with a new tutorial. So today we're going to work on landscaping. So what we're going to do, we're going to start from scratch. What we're going to do is press this plus button right here. All right. The measurements are totally up to you. It depends on what you're trying to do. So in this case, I like these measurements just the way they are. So I'm going to hit blank and I'm going to hit create. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the zoom button and I'm going to zoom out just so I can see my canvas. A lot of times people have it zoomed in. The thing about this app is that whatever you do um, outside of this view will not show up on the rest of the canvas. That's why I prefer to zoom all the way out. All right, so let's get started. So first thing we need is a sky. So we're going to go to our vector fill. We're going to click fill and we're going to choose a sky color. So in this case, I want a sunset. So I'll choose this color. It seems more like a sunset color, right? What I want to do, I want to flip this around because I want that dark color up at the top. And I also want my lighter colors to kind of show up more. So we want to just make some adjustments here. All right. Once I have it where I want to, now I can begin adding my landscape. Now I can do a couple of things. Um, I'm going to go to clip art and it's going to give me a few options. It's going to ask me if I want to load my own image or go here to choose a graphic. For time's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and choose a graphic and then I'll choose my own image. I want to go up here and type landscape. Sketchpad has its own landscapes. They're fine. They're not the best, but they're pretty good. All right, so I'm going to choose this one, and all I'm going to do is click it, and it should show up. Now, it's kind of faded out because the opacity is down, so just make sure the opacity is at 100%. All right, and we're just going to drag it down just so it could kind of fit our canvas. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is kind of like stretch it out. So I'm going to take these ends and I'm going to like kind of like increase the size of it. All right, and once I have that done, now I'm going to create a sun. The sun could be either a circle or a clip art. So in this case, I'm just going to simply use a circle. All right. I'm going to make sure my fill is up 100%, and I'm going to choose a sun color. Right. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna make sure we drag that down. Oh, here's another thing that's a common mistake. Never have this on. Paint into layer. You'll run into a lot of problems. Okay. I want to make sure it's on its own layer. All right. There we go. Now we have our sun. Next thing we want to do, we want to go to the clip art and we want to start grabbing some trees. Actually, you can choose the graphics from here. All right. And we're going to choose the tree. Okay, so notice what I'm doing. If it's closer to the camera, I make it bigger. if if it's further away on these hills, if you notice each hill is kind of further away, I'm going to make it smaller. It's just a little perspective style of art. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this. I'm going to make it a little smaller. All right. Now, also, if I need to make adjustments in my layers because of how this one is overlapping the first one, all you gotta do is simply go here, all right, and drag it down. Now, if you want to keep it organized, you could go ahead and name the layer, and it should be fine. I'll name that tree 3. This one could be landscape. This one could be tree 1. This one could be tree 2. Okay. All right, so this is how you basically create a landscape from scratch. There will be much more that you can add to this on the next tutorial, so stay tuned for that. All right, later.